So I just got back from this online business conference thing going on in Dallas. And at this conference, I met this 22-year-old guy who was making $20,000 a month with what might be the easiest online business model I've ever come across. It's one of those models that just makes me think, where was this when I first started? When I first started and I was like scrounging to make 20 bucks online, where was this model? So I'm gonna head in my office and I'm gonna show you the actual model real quick on my computer. You'll notice that this video is not super long. That's not because I don't go into enough detail. That's because that's all the tech and knowledge that you really need to have to be able to do what I'm gonna show you here. So the first thing this guy's doing is he's reaching out to local businesses. Now they don't have to be directly local to him, but just the type of business being a local type of business. We're talking about things like accountants, lawyers, chiropractors, doctors, dentists, insurance agents, literally the list goes on. And if you want a full list, you can hop into ChatGPT and ask it, and it will give you 50 to 100 different types of local businesses that can be targeted with this. So step one is he started picking just a couple types of these businesses. And then step two is reaching out to them. There's a good, a better, and a best way for this to happen. The best way is to walk in and actually talk to somebody. You'll get a lot more yeses from somebody when you're talking face to face with them. Now, a better way would be to hop on the phone with them. Once again, you're talking to somebody, you have them right there, and it's a little bit harder for people to say no, and you're able to overcome concerns. Still, a good way is sending postcards, sending emails, doing things where you can automate and kind of batch and send out to a large number of these local businesses. I've even seen people send handwritten postcards that do this exact same thing. Now, they're not exactly handwritten. I think it's one of these like fake robotic pens, but it looks fairly handwritten, and these work as well. You could probably even use a carrier pigeon if that's what your skill set is. But then he just shares an article like this one right here, and all the article is saying is it's saying that getting Google reviews for your business is good for business, right? You'll get more leads. And then he asks one question: are you doing this? Now, a lot of businesses say no. Like we would love to get more Google reviews, but we don't have an active strategy for actually obtaining these Google reviews from people. And if the answer is no, a simple response is, for a reasonable price, can I do this for you? And when I say reasonable, we're talking $100 to $300 a month, which may sound like a lot as an individual. That's not a lot as a business that's trying to grow to spend on a marketing expense that really has been directly correlated to making more money and getting more leads. The next step is an integration call. And essentially this is an onboarding call, right? They've agreed to pay $100 to $300 a month. You're going to connect them to your own individual software that's going to do all of this for you, that you're going to set up. And then from then on out, it's pretty much all automated from that point. So the software that we're going to be using for this is called Go High Level. We've talked about it a lot. It's built exactly for this. It's got a million things it can do. But the reason I love this guy's model and this model in general is he's just taking one tiny little piece of Go High Level, one itty bitty little piece. There's probably 100 different things that you can do for a small business inside of Go High Level, but he's not focused on any of that. He's focused on just this one tiny piece of the puzzle and still doing $20,000 a month with that piece. So in the integration call, it's just taking whatever software the current company is using, and this will be different for everybody, so I can't show you step by step, but whatever software they're currently using when a lead comes in, right, to gather that lead's information and communicate with that lead, connecting it with Go High Level. Now, we're gonna leave a link to Go High Level. There's probably 100 different things that you can, twice as long as the typical trial you'll get on their page. So you can sign up if you want with that 30-day trial. Yes, I'm an affiliate and do get paid when you sign up for a Go High Level and actually pay them money. Moving on from that, if you go to integrations inside your Go High Level account, each client will get set up a Go High Level account. You go to integrations, and whatever it is that they're using to bring in their leads, you can typically connect Go High Level with that. Now, like I said, every business will be doing this a little differently. So this is the one step you'll have to Google. For example, if a business is using WordPress, which is probably the most common, meaning they just have a website and they've got a form where people put in information, then you can just Google integrate WordPress forms with Go High Level. If they're using HubSpot or ActiveCampaign or whatever it is they're using, you would just switch out this and you'll find a YouTube video that'll help you integrate the two. And essentially all we're doing is saying, hey, we want when a customer comes in or a lead comes in, we want to know it so that we can then get these reviews and do all the stuff that we're going to do here in a second. Now, we're using an example window washing company for this example, but this works for everything. Now, once that's all done, you're going to go to their main Go High Level account page right here, and you're going to go to reputation right there. After you click on reputation, you're going to go all the way over here to settings, and we're just going to set this up to automatically happen after a lead comes in, and specifically after they've used whatever service it is that these local businesses do for them. Okay, so we're going to go right here to SMS review requests. We're going to turn that on right here, and then you can see we can enter text, and the text is going to say something like, hey, thanks so much for using our business. If you liked what we offered, go ahead and leave a review. We'd love to let other people know, and it helps grow our business so much. Some little message like that. We've all received things like that. Then we're going to go up here to review link, and you're going to click on Google, and you're just going to have to connect their Google account. Or you can go to custom link and you can just get a link to their Google My Business page. Meaning if I typed in plumbers near me, you can see these are plumbers Google My Business pages, okay? So we can give them a link to this business profile right here. Next step is we're gonna go back to this main part of Go High Level. We're gonna click automation down there, and we're gonna create what's called a workflow. And essentially this is what automates the whole task that we just created. We're gonna click got it, and all we've gotta do is add a trigger. Now, a trigger is what's going to make this start, right? What's gonna make it send out a review request? Is it after they put in a form? Typically not. Is it after we send out an invoice? Likely. Or typically, like the most likely thing that this will happen after is a payment, right? So when a payment is received. Now again, we'd have to integrate this with their Stripe account. That was done during our integrations phase if they have Stripe or whatever their payment processor is. But all we need to do is create that trigger, meaning what's gonna start this review process happening. Then we're gonna click plus, and we're gonna click type in review here, and we're gonna say send a review request. Review type. I usually do SMS. It works better over text. More people see it and take care of it. And we're gonna click save action. So now what we've done is we've set up the text that we want to send. We've set up where the link to their business is. We've now set up a trigger that says, hey, as soon as a payment comes in to this business, we would like to send out this review request. And it will go out that message that we just typed. So we're gonna save that up there. Now the next thing he's doing is he's going to marketing, and he's going to social planner up here. Okay, you can see social planner button, and he's taking these reviews and posting it on social, on their social feeds, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Because when you get a good 5-star review in, right, you typically want to post it out there and let people see it, and it really helps solidify your brand reputation online with whoever your followers are. So in social planner, you'll have to connect it to whatever platforms they have. Most businesses have Facebook, so that's kind of where I'd start. And then your social planner will look like this once you've connected it to some sort of Facebook or Instagram account. Now, all we've got to do to automate this is we go to new post, we go to post reviews right here. And again, this is being done in each individual client's account. So this is all set up one time at the beginning. And what's going to happen is we're going to select a review source, so Google or Facebook, depending on where we sent them. Next, we're going to say rating range, meaning we probably don't want to post the 1-star reviews on our page. That wouldn't make clients happy. So we're going to say 5 stars above. You could do 4 stars and above. I typically do 5 stars and above when I would do this. You never know what people will say in a review with 4 stars. Next, you're going to choose the social account that you want to post to. So we could say, for example, I've got 3 accounts right here that it can be posted to: Instagram, Facebook. Maximum number of posts, okay, per day. I typically wouldn't do more than 1 or 2 per day, depending on how many leads and clients they're getting, but that's up to you. Post in feed, you're gonna click next. Then you're just gonna go select a background for what you want these reviews to be posted on for a background, and you're good to go. Now, I really do try to be careful about not posting hyped up side hustles and hyped up ways to make money online on this channel, but this is legit. This is all he is doing. I'm not trying to hide anything from you or trying to make it seem simpler than it is. Obviously, the hard part here is getting people to agree to it, but that's just a numbers game if you're willing to hustle. And that's all he's doing, is he's getting these reviews for them, and then he's posting them on social and getting that side of the review business taken care of. Now, going from here, you can add more clients or you can add more services. You see inside of Go High Level, there's a lot of different things that can be done that can make simple upsells. So once you start getting the reviews going, you do that for a month or two and say, hey, would you like to add this? Or would you like to add this? Would you like us to manage your emails? And we can send emails to all these email addresses that we're collecting once a month as well, and do specials. That'll be another, $200-$300 a month. And you can build out an average anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a month per client, depending on how much you're doing for them. And most of the things inside of Go High Level can be automated, meaning a lot of work up front, setting it up. And after that, just some very minimal management work. And that's how he's able to have 100 to 200 clients here, make $20,000 a month, but really not have a lot of overhead or work going on every month, because it's all happening automated in the background. And most businesses are pretty happy with the service that's bringing them leads and getting them good reviews and doesn't cost a ton of money. Anyway, I'll leave a link down below if you'd like to sign up and get access to a full course. I've got a buddy that has done this for years and has a much more expansive course than I do about this exact thing. You can sign up for that for totally free if you'd like. And of course, we'll leave a link down below to Go High Level if you'd like to dive in and get access to trying out that software. Thanks so much for watching, guys.